This video will showcase the unique capabilities of the Uniqueness quantification tool available in Altivise. Let's dig in. Shown on the screen right now, I have a dataset that I have assembled. It's also available under the Resources tab on the Altivise website for you to download and experiment with on your own. So this dataset is an assembly of Italian pasta dishes with their ingredients. It's all text-based data. The best way to explain the capabilities of the tool is actually to work backwards from the output. So let me quickly get that done and then we can discuss what we're looking at. We'll enter our data range, which is 40 dishes. And since we want to stay on the same screen, I'll just press Run Analysis. Here we have the unsorted results. You'll see that each dish has a uniqueness score now attached to that. However, the real analysis starts once we sort the answer. So let's quickly do that. All right. Let's actually start down low at the lowest uniqueness scores. So at the bottom, a 0 score represents the least unique entry here. So of the Italian dishes, this one has the most common and generic ingredients. As you can see, spaghetti, cheese, and pepper, very simple. And as we work our way up, you'll start to see more and more unique ingredients. And as we get to the top, right, I manipulated the data set, and you'll see that with a top score is actually a non-Italian dish, kung pao chicken, with different ingredients, different cuisine, different everything. And you can see that with its uniqueness score, completely stands out. Now, this is an example data set meant to just quickly showcase the capabilities of the uniqueness module and how that within any text-based column, you can quickly isolate out and find the most unique entries and the most common entries, no matter the format, no numbers involved. Let's move on to a real-life example so you can see how you can use this every day as part of your job. All right, here on the screen, I have 100 comments pulled from a recent FTC request for comment. They were looking at banning non-compete clauses. So I've gone ahead and pulled 100 comments here, and let's run the uniqueness module and see what insights we can glean from that. So again, very simple process. Just quickly grab all my data and run the analysis. All right, so now that we have the results, let's dive in. Again, I'm going to start off with the least unique at the bottom of the data set, scored at 0. I've worked with this data set before, so I know that a lot of the comments are all healthcare related. So our least unique score is a healthcare related entry that's super generic and relatively short. But as we work our way up, you'll see that they're mostly still healthcare related. However, they dive into more and more specifics and thus are a little bit more unique than the average one. And as we scroll to the top, what we'll see is that we have comments talking about industries. Usually they're the only comment in the entire data set talking about a specific thing. So right now we have a non-compete concern related to a barbershop ranked as the #1. None of the other comments related to that, also structured a little bit differently, and so it has a top score. As we scroll down, you see other unique industries. We have franchise owners that are affected. We have insurance agents. Again, unique entries that there's not that many in the data set. However, there is a double-edged sword when it comes to sorting by uniqueness, as highlighted by the second comment. And I just want to bring this up so that you're aware. People who use strange, abstract reasoning or logic, again, that is unique and that most people might not construct a comment to the FTC this way. But this person obviously has shown. I'm speaking of this second one. Again, it's healthcare related, which again, we see most healthcare down there, but again, they're mostly talking about the structure of their contracts with their employer. And this person is talking about is talking about the impact on treatments, which is a much different argumentative structure, and therefore it's come as unique. Again, whether this actually adds value or provides a unique perspective that enriches the reader, it is in an objective sense a unique entry there. So what's the value of this? Well, any use case where you receive large batches of text data, primarily I'm guessing from your customers, you'll quickly be able to, without any additional tools, right, probably generally get what the majority or the large amount of customers are providing as feedback. However, there is unique insights and value hidden in your data. And unless you read every single entry, it can be difficult to highlight these different perspectives. And what our tool does is allow you within seconds to sort by this and look through the more unique entries. Anywhere that you think that there are what I would call needles in a haystack within your text data, the uniqueness tool allows you to quickly and efficiently reach those perspectives. Allows you to quickly and efficiently reach that. Allows you to quickly and efficiently look at those data. Look at that data. Look at that input. Allows you to quickly and efficiently look at that input. So that's the uniqueness quantification tool. Thanks for tuning in.